Hey, Mac, Felicia, how's Maxie holding up?
The doctor just examined her. She's definitely in labor.
A little early, eh?
Well, the baby's lungs are well developed. The doctor doesn't think there should be any complications.
Brooks just got started, so we have to sit on our hands a bit. But other than that, everything's perfectly fine.
How's everything with the baby?
We have a problem.
What's going on? Is it serious?
What's wrong with the baby?
Okay, we need to know what's wrong, Doc.
I'll give you an update as soon as I know.
Everything that Dante and Lulu have been through to have this baby, I just keep worrying that something's gonna go wrong. You know, I've been praying to the patron saint of childbirth. I'm wearing the St. Gerard medal for Maxie's sake.
Oh, thank you. I know that would mean a lot to Maxie.
I just want you guys to know how grateful we are to her. It's because of her that we're having a grandbaby.
A gift like that, there's no way to pay it back.
And by the way, you look gorgeous. Look at you. What is this? Wedding dress?
Well, you could say that Mac and I were otherwise occupied when the baby decided to announce her arrival. But lucky for us, she had the good grace to wait until we finished our vows.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Looks like we got a lot to celebrate.
Yeah, well, you've got a pair in your own family.
What do you mean?
Oh, well, that's right. We were not the only newlyweds. Well, your son, Morgan. He just got married.
Please, what's going on with our baby?
What kind of problem are we dealing with here?
All I can tell you right now is that your baby's heart rate has dropped.
There's something wrong with the baby's heart. She got that from me.
Well, you guys must be misinformed. Kiki and Morgan, they're engaged. The wedding's not for a while.
We ran into Morgan and Kiki at the courthouse when we went there to get our marriage license, and they were there for the very same reason.
Well, it's too early for a license.
Not just the license.
No?
What do you mean?
No, they were there. He said he was going to surprise her with a wedding right then and there.
That day?
Well, yeah, it was actually kind of charming because that was the same day it was in the news that Kiki is no longer a Quartermain and Franco isn't her father. He didn't want us to mention it because he said he didn't want her to know about it until they were married.
Oh, this is all my fault. I gave the baby a bad heart.
Maxie, what are you talking about? Look at me. You had a heart transplant when you were 6. Your condition is not contagious. There's no way the baby could catch it.
No, you don't understand. The heart I was born with failed. I passed it on to her.
No. You're just confused, okay? Just like when you were asking for Spinelli. Look at me. You do not need to worry. You did not give this baby anything, okay? She is not your biological child. There's no way this could be your fault. Our baby's heart has nothing to do with yours.
Doc, why did the baby's heartbeat slow down?
Does the baby have a bad heart after all?
So Morgan rushed Kiki into marrying him.
You know what, Sonny? I think you need all of the facts before you jump to any conclusions, right? Could you guys give us a second?
Sure, by all means.
Elopements are always a shock.
Whatever.
Sonny, you need to go talk to Morgan.
I can't leave now.
I can hold down the fort here.
I need to be here for Dante and her grandkid.
The baby's heart is fine. From what I can see, there aren't any defects.
Then what has caused the slowed heart rate?
The umbilical cord is wrapped around the baby's neck.
Oh my God. What's gonna happen to our baby? Hey, I came for an update. How are Maxie and child?
Everything's fine, as far as we know.
We haven't seen her since we brought her in.
But the doctor just examined her, and she's definitely in labor and will be giving birth soon.
And on the night of your wedding, what a joyous day indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was.
What, is there an issue of which I'm unaware?
Oh, no, it's nothing serious. We just think we stepped in it with Sonny.
Honey, it's gonna be a while before the baby gets here. Okay, and if anything goes wrong, you're just a phone call away.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sonny.
What's going on?
Just wait. You should know what's happening with the baby.
There's nothing to worry about right now, but we have noticed some fetal heart decelerations. The umbilical cord is wrapped around the baby's neck.
What does that mean?
I know that sounds alarming, but this occurs in 25% of all normal deliveries. It's actually very common.
What do we do?
Well, for now, we watch and wait, and as Maxie continues her labor, I'll keep a close eye on the baby and make sure the heart rate doesn't drop any further.
Yeah, but what about Maxie? Is she all right?
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Oh, I don't feel so great.
Just a few more seconds. There. It should be subsiding.
I'm worried about the baby.
Hey, you heard Dr. Chu, okay? The baby's gonna be fine. All you have to look forward to is a perfectly normal, agonizing delivery.
Great.
Hey, but you're not alone. Look at me. You're not alone. I am not gonna leave your side for a single second, okay? And just to be clear, you have full permission to curse me and Dante out for knocking you up.
You don't have to worry about that.
This wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for you. Dante and I are finally gonna meet our little girl. She looks like her dad.
Hey, Maxie's doing great. Look, if she can be first assistant at Crimson, having a baby is nothing, right?
If there's one thing Maxie copes well with, it's difficult circumstances.
What happens if things get worse? What are you gonna do then?
I understand your concern, Mr. Corinthos, and if the situation with the baby does deteriorate, we do have some options. But most likely, both surrogate mother and baby will come through this just fine.
May we go see Maxie?
I'm sorry. Would you mind if I join? It feels only right that I should make my presence known at this leg of the journey because it kind of feels like I've been part of this pregnancy from the start.
This baby will be beautiful whether she looks like her mom or her dad or someone else.
Maxie, you are the very picture of radiance. Do you feel as good as you look?
Only if I look pretty bad.
Oh, please. I've never seen you look more beautiful. You have perfect timing. She was just asking for you.
She was?
Yeah.
You were?
I must be loopy from all this agonizing pain, but what are you doing here?
Making sure you weren't in too much pain?
You know I live to exaggerate. I appreciate you coming, but won't Ellie be upset?
Oh, no, not at all. My visit was her idea.
I hate this. I mean, I'm this baby's father, and there's nothing I can do to stop her from getting hurt.
Well, you know what? Sometimes that's what being a father is. You feel like there's nothing you can do to protect your kid.
Your baby's gonna be fine.
Thanks, Mom.
Fear not, Maximista. Dr. Chu assured us that the baby would be just fine. What's that?
You never told me Dante was in danger when he was born.
At the time, I was petrified. But everything turned out okay. He was perfect and healthy. And our grandbaby's gonna be too.
Focus on your breath, dear. Focus on your breath.
What's happening?
What does that sound mean?
This baby needs to come out now.
I need to stop AJ before he does something incredibly stupid.
I think you've had enough.
I'm just getting started.
Watch your back.
Why on earth would you do that?
I'd like to know the answer to that.
There's something that I have to tell you.
There's been a complication.